All right, this is Ronny Frankowski, CMO of Day 6 Sports. We're here at CES to talk about backyard sports.
Now, there's people familiar with the video games going back to the late 90s with backyard sports. Talk a little about how you guys are reinventing this brand.
That's a great question. So it's a beloved brand, it's wholesome, it's fun, it's cute, pros as kids, but we really reimagined it for the next generation. So two big things. A, we're going from console and PC to mobile to give more players access around the country. And then B, more importantly, we're marrying a tech-related sporting goods line to the digital experience. With the big idea is this: the more you play with these physical sporting goods targeted to youth, the better and more powerful you become in the actual mobile game itself.
So talk about some of the different devices. You're holding a very big bat here.
That's right, so it's boom time. This is the Sonic Boom Bat. Great physical sound when you actually make contact with the bat, the Sonic Boom Chamber, but it has in it what's called Action Track technology. So there's a computer chip in this bat. It knows when you're swinging the bat, it knows how many times you swung the bat, and after you swing it X number of times, let's say 50 times, a code will pop up on this screen. You take your mobile game, you scan this code into the game, and it allows you to power up your players. They'll become faster, stronger, better fielders, more home runs. So there's an incentive to go out and be active, be healthy, be up and at 'em, and you get that big payoff in the actual mobile game itself.
So talk about the actual mobile game and what happens there when you're sitting down and playing on the tablet.
Great, it's a really fun game. It's unique from a couple of different aspects. A, pros as kids. So the global superstars, Andrew McCutcheon, who's 9 years old in the game, so it's more still aspirational, but more relatable. And it also is powered up by a very unique, over-the-top, humor-based approach to gameplay. So the game mechanic's different, and it's all about power-up. So you hit a home run, when you're Andrew McCutcheon, you hit a home run, popcorn flies from the sky. Right? Or you power up and you get the cheetah shoes, so now you're 5 times faster running around the bases. So it's more whimsical, it's more fun, there's more personality, which sets it apart from those more hardcore game simulators that are out there today.
So you also have backyard sports with the NBA side. Talk a little bit about that game, and let's start with the basketball.
We're very, very excited. So again, we've got a great deal with the NBA. Stephen Curry, we're very lucky to have Stephen Curry as our endorser, so he'll be the cover athlete for the game. Those same crazy power-ups, a lot of the favorite power-ups from before, and new ones. And again, it's married to what we call the Mega Morph Super Hoop. So this is a physical item that the more buckets you score, the more codes you get. The more codes you get, the more powerful you become in the game. And what's really neat about the Mega Morph Super Hoop, first time ever, the rim actually expands and contracts while you're shooting on it, while you're trying to make buckets. So it gets easier and it gets harder, which has never been done before at retail.
How does it connect from the physical game back to the mobile game?
Great question. So again, there's an LCD screen on the actual backboard itself, and after you've made so many buckets, a code will appear, and you just take your smartphone or your tablet, scan that code into the game, and you can power up your players.
Now, I also see some wristbands. How do they play into this?
You're right. You're referring to what we call the Mojo Band. So a great low price point for collectible for kids, so they can really demonstrate and show their love for their favorite players. But to get these all-star level players in the game, you buy a Mojo Band, you scan this Mojo Band into the game, and then boom, you've got Andrew McCutcheon, you've got Steph Curry, you've got LeBron James, you've got Mike Trout in the game at your disposal.
So when you buy a game, does it just come with the cover athlete?
It comes with the cover athlete plus a few more. And then all the backyard sports kids from the original series, all the beloved Pablo Sanchez, the Weber twins, etc., all the fans know and love out there. And then beyond that, you can win them through the Mojo as well as in-game as well.
And you're sticking with they're playing in backyard courts and backyard baseball versus real arenas.
That's correct. Before they were stars, they played in the backyard. So it's in the backyard, it's in the driveway, it's down at the beach. That's the unique essence of this property, backyard sports. Before the stars were stars, they played in the backyards. They played with their friends in the cul-de-sac. That's where it all started, and that's what we've held on to.
Now, back in the day, they also had the NFL and other sports. Are you guys going to expand beyond these two?
Great question. So we're launching with NBA and MLB, and as we expand, certainly the world's biggest sports are on our radar, and we'll be progressing through those as soon as we can.
Then what role will you guys play when it comes to, I understand there's going to be like a kids network for sports as part of this brand.
That's right. So the Backyard Sports Network is very cool. It's a communal place to be social, kids safe, pre-canned conversation, but a place where you can display your trophies, to demonstrate your skills both in and out of the game, and a great place to really connect with kids around the country for the Backyard Sports program.
And you'll be able to connect all the games together through that community?
That's right, great question. So you'll be able to access all the games. You'll be able to access social communication. You'll be able to access exclusive content, videos of our pros when they were kids, which will be really, really neat, as well as other things within the network itself.
What are some of the costs for what you guys are showing here?
So suggested retail for the Sonic Boom Bat is $24.99. For the Mega Morph Super Hoop, also $24.99. And the Mojo bands start at $4.99, and everything else is sort of in between $4.99 and $24.99.
And are the games free to play?
The games are free to play.
And you can play the game without the bat?
You can have a rich, entertaining, exciting experience without ever purchasing anything. Of course, you can enhance that experience by going outside, being active and being fit, and really take it to the next level.